what I am. You can shame me for what I've done. And I won't make you. I won't change you. Since I'm gone, you can't say it. You can't pray it away. You don't see me. It's what I want. It's what I want. It's what I want. It's what I want. It's what I want.
Eternal. The manager's first game in charge, and the pressure is immense, with the fans hoping for a bright beginning. Will he rise to the big challenge? We're about to find out. Stay with us on EA TV. Hello, wherever you happen to be around the world. This is the scene here at the Stadium of Light. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Sunderland up against Tottenham Hotspur.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, in this 4-5-1, they're packing their midfield, but the two wide players will almost play us out.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here! Oh, it was a fantastic opportunity to make it 1-0 right at the start of this contest.
Oh, what a chance to open the score in there. They have to do better than that.
Well, looking at the table, some might argue, given the scale of their lead, that this title race is already run.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but the way they're playing, you can't see them dropping too many points, can you? They're certainly the best team in the league, no doubt about it.
Well, they tried to keep the move going.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Enzo Lefebvre. And that'll be offside. It wasn't a great experience for Spurs when they lost in their last game against Forest. How do you see them faring today?
Well, that 3-0 home loss certainly posed some questions. Obviously today they must start with greater energy and make it more difficult for their opponents to dictate the flow of the game. But I'm not confident they can do that, and they could easily get beaten again here.
Well, the cross could help them. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how they fare as a football club with the new manager in place. What sort of impact do you expect to see from him, Stuart?
Well, first of all, I think it's an excellent appointment. He's a good man manager, he's a deep thinker tactically, and he speaks well to the press. If he gets them European football next year, he'll have done really well.
Omar Alderete. Granit Xhaka. Bertrand Traoré has it. And a lot to like about this attack. And the keeper is there to cover up. Pedro Porro. Right, I'm hearing something has happened in the Forest game. What exactly? Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Villa. It's now 1-0. 33 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Traoré. Really good challenge. Teammates available. Can they forge ahead? Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Must finish. He had to score, and he does.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, he doesn't read the danger at all, does he? It's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Jed Spence. Simons. So the referee's whistle, and that brings to an end the first. So back underway, with Tottenham looking to find an effective route back into this match. Pape Matar Sarr. Smart defending.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Oh, but they've lost it now. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Richarlison. Could be dangerous. Just cutting off the supply. Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Sunderland facing Aston Villa. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Colomani. This could square the game. Brilliantly blocked. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Here's Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Superbly read and executed. Granit Xhaka. On to Hume. And a goal has gone in the Nottingham Forest match. Alex Scott has all the details.
It's another goal for Aston Villa. They're now behind by 1.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Traore. And unfortunately, we did have to cut Alex off there to confirm Aston Villa did score in that game. And they're in front at the moment by 2-1. Richarlison. Moving the ball well here. An alert piece of defending. It's not the most attractive passage of play.
Well, this isn't a game of great passing, is it, at the moment?
Omar Alderete. The possession play frustrating their opponents. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Tottenham Hotspur taking on Brighton.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Beautifully weighted ball. And just off target, and they might regret that.
Yeah, that could prove important.
And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. Gallagher. Sarr. The overall situation doesn't favour Spurs, but they're still in it. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. So full time, the referee's whistle is sounded.
It's like every time I felt, you know I keep on replaying the past. Making colors turn green.
The pressure is mounting. The fans are really starting to lose patience. And the manager knows he needs results to turn this around. Thank you for joining us at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the jewel of London N17. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And it's all about the Premier League here. It's Tottenham Hotspur. And they face Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Danny Welbeck. Oh, could be here. Can he finish? And it's comfortably dealt with by the goalkeeper. It's put into the middle. Off the crossbar. Excellent working goal there. Well saved.
Well, I think it's fair to say Brighton are a little bit unlucky not to be leading here. They've started this game so brightly.
So they can't let it affect them. Mind's back on the job.
That was pure reflexes from the keeper. What a stop.
Mitoma. Matt O'Reilly. Still looking for that final pass to open it up. For the lead here. Denied in close quarters.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
And a kick played in. Put his head to it, but couldn't keep the effort down. Away it goes. Gallagher. And it's pinched. Read his mind there. O'Reilly. Good spell. Looking for that all-important next goal. To take a lead that's more than warranted. The action underway once more, and the onus is on Spurs to find a response. Not prepared to give the ball up easily.
Oh, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Pedro Porro. Kudus. A promising-looking attack from Spurs. Deliver a good ball in. That set up the chance. Mohamed Kudus. Ramiro. Palinha. This could make something happen. Excellent. Game to win the ball. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Need to get back here. And they might be in. Decent move looked to be building, but that's it for now. Mitoma. Waiting for the moment to get through. O'Reilly. Well, football here that's a coach's dream. Opportunity now. Block.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Udogie. Xavi Simons. And the pass intercepted right at the key point. Kadioglu. And with that, the first half comes to an... The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. A miscue in the final third there. Oh, terrific. See you later. They're still ahead by one and they're moving the ball with real purpose. A chance to cross here. Setting up the chance. Oh, should score. Oh, it's still in there. Oh, yes, it's a ripper. There was no margin for error with that. It's a quite wonderful hit. Udogie. Palinya. Intercepted. Great reading of the game.
This is a message for Owen Kennedy.
Kadioglu.
Owen, happy birthday from your friend Jonathan Fish.
Well, EA TV is your home of the Premier League, and we've got more on the way as Spurs face Wolves. Be sure to mark that one in your calendar.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Oh, real opportunity. And the way he's playing, you can't blame him for going for another goal.
Well, he looks so sharp today, doesn't he? Absolutely brilliant.
Mohamed Kudus. Palinya. Could be something building here for Spurs. Gallagher. Oh, that was a decent position. But he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. And he's certainly made his mark on the game. And now time for someone else to have a go. Don't forget that there's more from the Premier League on the way right here on EA TV as Brighton face Newcastle. That's one surely not to be missed. This is a good spell, but there has to be some urgency too. It's in! Spurs may still be behind, but this game feels very much like a contest again. Jorginho Ruta. As long as they keep the ball, they win the game.
Yeah, it's all going right for them here.
Colomboani. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Kadioglu. Now to deliver a good ball in. Ball one, dangerous area. Over the line for a Seagulls throw. Oh, could be a chance here. Teeing up the chance now. Real chance. A really good chance missed. Will that prove costly?
Well, you're absolutely right. What a chance to kill the game off. He's got to hit the target there.
Conor Gallagher. Gallagher. They're still pushing forward in search of the equaliser. And stopped in their tracks with a change in position. Hello and welcome. welcome to North London and the fabulous Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And it's a game from the Premier League on the way. It's Tottenham Hotspur and they face Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? This is the Spurs starting lineup. Pedro Porro starts with Jed Spence in the fullback positions. Conor Gallagher starts alongside Palhinha in the middle of midfield. And they go with a single striker leading the line. Here's how Brighton and Hove Albion line up.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here. But it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
Looking good. Now what comes next? Kaoru Mitoma. Well stopped and safely away. And that'll be a Brighton ball. And that's not good. Given away from the throw.
It's such a poor bit of play.
Palhinha. Kudus. Xavi Simons. Well, a tough result for Spurs in their last fixture against Sunderland. How do you think they'll fare today?
Well, away from home, I thought it was a pretty insipid display. Today, they have to show more at both ends of the pitch. But at the moment, confidence is low, and sadly, so are their chances of getting a result here today.
Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Richarlison. Lovely setup. Played in with that. And a change in possession.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
O'Reilly. Good pass, good chance. Taken without any trouble. Gallagher. Tends to move ahead. And somehow he saved it at full stretch. A short corner taken. Oh, could be here. Need to be better with the ball. Conor Gallagher. Keeping the ball, but being kept at bay with the sides locked level.
Yeah, you do feel as though a goal is coming here.
And he didn't get back onside quickly enough.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
The attack is over. Simons. This might be promising. And there is proof that pure force isn't always the answer. It needed a more subtle touch. And that's going to be all for the first half at the Tottenham. Well, little to choose between the two sides as we start the second half. Kadioglu. Van Hecke. And your complete coverage of the Premier League continues here on EA TV as Spurs face Wolves. Be sure to mark that one in your calendar.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
And the chance slips away.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Oh, lovely skill to beat his marker. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. And they've come away with the ball. Here we go! And he's there to meet it. Decent stop. Now a substitution for Brighton. Oh, he tried to power it in when composure was surely the key. Palhinha. Horo. Palhinha. Winning the ball back and in a promising position. Palhinha. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Brighton face Newcastle. That's one surely not to be missed. All a bit chaotic, this.
Yeah, both sides look slightly anxious in possession.
"20 minutes to go. Van Hecke. Welbeck. Spurs have the ball again. Simons. Palhinha. Well, they're probing, but no clear chance of going in front appearing yet. Well, for all that could have led to something, it won't now. Welbeck. Olivier Boscarli. Kadioglu. Kaoru Mitoma. Luther. And if they want to win it, this could be the chance. Goes on past the defender. Oh, he set himself up nicely for the shot, but the radar... was just a bit awry. So into the final 5 minutes.
Well, if they get the winner now, these Spurs fans will go absolutely wild. What an atmosphere we have inside this stadium.
Gallagher in the right position to cut out the pass.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Richarlison. Onto Gallagher. One to latch onto here. It's all over as the ref blows for full time.
This is a special place, but how many days do I really feel? I think I'm special too, but how many days do I really feel? Love when the train comes to to the one. I'm not here to be with you. I'm not here to This is a done feeling. There's something I like about it. This is a numb feeling. Something I like about it. There's something I like about it. There's something I like about it. Love when the train comes to my stop. I won't try to fight it. Let the dust settle on me. Or stay still just to spite
And to those to you from Molineux here in the English West Midlands. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Kudus. What to like about that pass? Opportunity! And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. And here's the Wolves lineup.
Yeah, it's a 5-3-2 or a 3-5-2 if you like. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball, but then the wing-backs should drop off when out of possession.
Oh, danger here soon! Oh, monster intervention! Can he do it? In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. Matt Doherty. And that's where to send it.
Yeah, he always sees a pass, doesn't he?
Nicely timed tackle. Spurs finding space on the flank. Big chance! And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so as well. And he's making that clear to the assistant.
Jean-Victor Bellegarde. Oh, might be. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Waited well. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Bellegarde. Wang Hee-chan. That's a lovely ball. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. That's a good pass. able to get a body in the way. Simons. Not made it look routine, but read it well.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
Bellegarde. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Kudus. Goalkeeping to prevent what would have been a magnificent goal on the counter-attack.
Yeah, perfectly executed counter, but unfortunately it came to nothing.
Room to roam on the wing for Wolves. And a good-looking ball. Could be more trouble. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Simons. Could be threatening. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Brilliant awareness.
Arocodare. And players waiting in the centre. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, the story of the first half has been written. It is. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Richarlison. And news of a goal in the West Ham match. And Alex Scott has the details.
It's another for Everton. They're now behind by 1 with 46 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. It's a neat move. Still working away. Super stop.
Clever defending that. Got the positioning just right, didn't they?
Good conditions for the counter. And in with a real chance. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, I just thought it was a goal. He's through 1v1, but the keeper does brilliant. Narrows the angle and shows great reactions to save that.
That's a good-looking ball. Oh, he's blocked it. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Wolves versus Sunderland. And Spurs could be onto something. Simons. And the defensive intervention there. Quick break could be on. That didn't go to plan in the end. Matar Sarr. Decent idea. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Spurs facing Aston Villa. A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Plenty of space for Wolves out wide. Targets available, cross comes in. With plenty of time and space. Can they forge ahead? Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Simons. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Attractive build-up, but then the one that goes astray.
Well, the fans are trying their best to push the team forward. I'm sure they feel there's a goal coming.
Can they grab the lead late on? Might be a chance here. Oh my goodness, a huge save there.
Well, that looked like it could have been the winner there, but the keeper had other ideas, didn't he?
Oh, disappointing end to that. And Doherty.
Well, it's so difficult to hear anything in here now. The noise level's certainly gone up, and there is still time for a winner. And you just...
Oh, Sue, a chance. Hello and welcome. This is the scene here at Molineux. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me is the former England winger, attacker, Sue Smith. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Well, they tried to keep the move going. And here's the Wolves lineup.
Well, it's a 5-3-2 on paper, but it will shift to a 3-5-2 when they have the ball. The wing-backs are so important in this formation. They've got the responsibilities in both defending and attacking.
Well, for Spurs, the target is very definitely a victory. Remember, they were held to a draw last time out against Brighton. How do you see them getting on here?
Yeah, they found it tough. 0-0 in the end. This is going to be a real challenge, though. I'm not sure they're quite ready for.
Oh, hang on, Sue. It's a chance. Can they jump ahead?
Yeah, nice, but just need a bit more now, don't they?
Wang Hee-chan. Jean-Victor Bellegarde. Can they chisel open the defence? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Jean-Victor Bellegarde. And Spurs doing well to win it back. Sarr. Well, failure to keep the ball by Tottenham. Mohamed Kudus. Given away by Spurs again. Effective pressure. Bellegarde. An impressive run. A chance to whip it in. Well, time for a scoring update from the West Ham game. Let's join Alex Scott.
It's a goal for West Ham. It's now 1-0 with 36 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Johnston. And successfully cut out. Matar Sarr. Well, no way through.
Yeah, he was just in the right place at the right time. That's class defending, that.
Jean Rickner Belga. No more time left. So back underway, defence is on top, the story so far. Will that situation change? And Alex Scott has news to bring us from the London Stadium. Alex.
It's another for Everton. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 46 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Given away by Tottenham. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. This to make it 1-0. And there it is. Perfectly executed. So the ball is rolling again. That should shake up Spurs a bit. Now room to roam for Spurs on the wing. Conor Gallagher. Matar Sarr. Can they make one of these passes count?
Yeah, looking sharp at the minute. It's all about timing now.
Angel Gomez. Plenty of support here.
Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. And back to Guglielmo Vicario. Well, there can't be any hiding from it. The manager's future is hanging in the balance here.
Absolutely. The boards will be watching closely, and this could be the game that seals his fate, couldn't it?
This could level it. Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain goal. And a throw in here for Wolves. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And cutting it out.
Yeah, he anticipated that one well, didn't he?
Angel Gomez. Now, who can he play it to? Might be a chance to break. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Spurs facing Aston Villa.
Yeah, it should be a good game, that. The atmosphere's always great, isn't it?
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Good ball over the top. Who can he pick out? Spurs have to be bold in these trying circumstances. And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up. So, a level contest, 1-1. Oluwalase Arokodare. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. And regaining control of the ball. Now the wide area might be the productive area for Spurs. And let's give credit to the defending. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the two sides still locked together. And a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. And they're making a change. Well, just when strong hands were required, there they were. Take it away. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Dari. Might lead to a chance. Good looking move. Must take the lead here. And there goes the final whistle. This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype always. Hello to you wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you today from Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger, Sue Smith. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Aston Villa up against Tottenham Hotspur.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Oh, danger here, Sue. Terrific piece of anticipation. He's fired over the corner. Fired against the crossbar. Oh, surely. Ollie Watkins. Lindelof now. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking.
Yeah, it's lovely to see this, isn't it?
And space for him to cut in. Played Played into the centre. Can they jump in front? Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. Right, Alex Scott, it's over to you. You're going to tell us about a goal at Molineux, I think.
And it's a goal for Wolves. They've scored the opener with 13 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Simons. Well, it's one pass after another. And the problem not completely solved. Very quick thinking there. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
And he's just one of those players who strikes the ball so well, scores a fair few goals outside the box too. Can't give him any time or space, or he'll punish you.
Richarlison. Jed Spence. Well, for Spurs, it's all about the victory after being held to a draw last time out against Wolves. How do you see them getting on today?
Yeah, 1-1. It was a really tight game. This is going to be a real challenge, though. I'm not sure the clock...
Oh, so look at this! And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it! So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Amadou Onana. Well, news to bring you from the Everton game, and Alex Scott is on the case.
Yep, it's a goal for Everton. It's now 1-0 with 27 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Ian Maatsen. Maatsen. Now he must play with the cross. Oh, to level the match. Clever defending. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw.
Spurs haven't seen much of the ball, but they're allowing the opposition to keep the ball in front of him. As soon as they get into a dangerous area, they press, they win it back, and then they show that real quality when they go forward.